I thought he was a really hot guy, and he's posting all these photos of his like ass on Instagram and Tumblr and whatever. And I was with my friend Safari, and we were on social media drunk, and she was like, you should totally DM him. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I couldn't do such a thing. Like, I don't think he's gay. She's like, well, just look at how he's posting his photos on Instagram. He's got an OnlyFans page that he uses. And Safari said, like, why don't I just give him my number, and then it's really your number.
Who was he texting with?
Me.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Kaden?
I'm doing pretty good.
This is Cammie, by the way. I don't know if you've seen her in recent
Nice to meet you,
episodes.
Cammie.
What's up, man? Have you always lived in Salt Lake City?
I have.
How's that?
It's awesome. I mean, snows a lot. Good snowboarding and skiing.
Cool. Okay, so tell us about this cruise. Take us back.
All right, so we get on this cruise, and I believe it was the first night we were having like that big like dining dinner, and I looked up and there was this just unbelievably gorgeous girl. I couldn't believe my eyes. So I started talking to her, and it was just all kind of like a dream because we ended up spending the entire cruise together because we just clicked like that.
And she lives in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And did you guys hold hands, kiss, make out?
Go to
We held
second
hands
base.
a little bit towards the end,
Held hands.
but other than that, we didn't kiss or make out or anything. I was a shy little guy. But right before the cruise was over, I got her Instagram. Got home, and like immediately, we started talking quite a bit. We did FaceTime like a couple months after.
But since she got a new number, you haven't spoken or FaceTimed.
Nope. We've been talking on Snapchat since.
Was there ever an explanation for why she got a new number?
She told me that she just got a new phone for Christmas.
You can get a new phone and not have to get a new number.
Right, I definitely thought it was pretty suspicious.
So wait a second, why don't you talk on the phone anymore?
I don't know, I've asked her and she always has excuses.
Like
She's
what?
busy, or she's at school, or like why we've never FaceTimed anymore. She's always told me her cameras have just been broken.
But she's still posting on her Instagram.
Right, she tells me those are like professionally done pictures.
But is she like Insta famous?
I'd say, yeah.
How many
she's got,
followers
like,
does she have?
Like 20,000?
Wow. Do you guys still DM through Instagram?
No, we don't use Instagram anymore.
So you've been talking nonstop for 3 years, but it went from FaceTime and like sending pictures and all that and talking on the phone to now Snapchat, text only.
Yeah.
Something's going on. I think there's a chance when her number switched, something happened.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Well, I hope it's her, and I hope we get to go to Hawaii.
So if we end up doing this, there's a chance we might meet up with her on Valentine's Day.
Oh my God.
You gotta kiss this girl. It's like true love's kiss. You gotta
have to kiss her.
Have you ever seen The Little Mermaid?
I have.
You're the prince. And she's Ariel, because she basically lives in the ocean. She has no voice. She has no voice. She's a mermaid. She's a mermaid. She got legs to go on the cruise to meet him, and then she went back into the ocean and she doesn't have her voice anymore. Okay, wow, this is just like a tiny little cafe, huh?
Yeah.
You guys should hang for a second. Let me go see if she's even in there.
Oh my gosh, Cammie. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't even.
Start with hi.
Hi.
What's your biggest question? What do you want to know the most?
Who have I been talking to?
Who have I been talking to? And just let her talk. Sometimes, especially when people are lying, once they keep talking, the lies just start to unravel themselves.
Is Adriana working with her? She is.
We came all this way.
Almost 2,200 miles.
Time to get some answers.
Yeah.
I know you're working. Do you have 2 seconds? I've got Kate. He really wants to see you. Can you talk to us outside for a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
No, I have anxiety.
Yeah, it's really hitting me now.
Here goes nothing.
Start rolling.
She said she'd come outside to meet us. Oh, here she is. Here she is.
Ooh. Hey.
How are you?
It's good. Good to see you.
I know, good to see you too.
So what's up? I'm Neve. Obviously, we just met. This is Cammie.
Cammie.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Adriana.
to meet you too.
Here we are. We have a lot of questions. We spoke to Alicia, and she told us that it was actually her that had been communicating with Kaden for the past few months, sort of pretending to be you. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, Alicia saw your Instagram through, she has access to my feed, number one. We're best friends. I mean, it's not.
She has access to your account.
Yeah, and then she saw your feed through there and was like, oh, he's really cute. And then she asked me about you, and then I told her who you were, met you on a cruise. She messaged you without my knowledge. I didn't know that it got to the extent that it did. She let me know that it happened, and when she did, it was like, she downplayed it a lot. She was like, oh, it was like only a one-time thing. I was just trying to, like, I don't know, see if the vibe was there. And I was like, oh, okay, it was like a little odd, but I mean, she's like, I'm just feeling it out, you know, just, I don't know. She thought you were cute, so I was like, this is my friend, I guess I'll support it. I didn't know that she was doing it so frequently.
How could you not tell me? I mean, how long have I been talking to Alicia?
It's been on and off.
So when Alicia asked you about Kaden, you said you guys were good friends.
Yeah.
So for all these years, that's the extent of how you feel, or do you feel more than that?
No, we're good friends, yeah. I mean, we were very young when we met, and we only spent like maybe, I don't know, not even like a full day together. So it was, we didn't really know each other enough for me to actually like have feelings or feel any type of way.
To him, sort of felt like could be the beginning of a young romance. He said you guys, like, I know this sounds corny to say, but like held hands.
I have no recollection of holding hands or being affectionate in any way.
So you didn't feel sparks.
I didn't.
Hello.
Hey.
Good to see you again,
Likewise.
Hi.
Alicia.
Hi,
Hey.
Alicia. Nice to
Kaden.
meet you.
Hey, you too.
Why don't you just tell us what's going on? Whoever wants to start. Is there anything anyone's itching to say?
I actually have to get back to work pretty soon, but I can
Okay,
stay for
okay.
like 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, great. We'll take what we can get.
I wanted to make sure I at least made it out here to be able to talk a little bit, because this has been a lot.
How long have you been texting me?
I had no idea about any of it. Like, I really didn't. Whatever situations were going on, I did not know about it. I just was doing it for her. When you told me this is Neve from Catfish and that it was involving Adriana, I was like, whoa. So then I called her, was like, dude, what's going on? And she basically was like, so I sent a picture of you to this boy, and it was her way of trying to be like, I'm not interested in a
Okay.
little bit, but like not in a mean way. So she asked me to
Sure.
cover for her.
And the phone number Caden's had, that's not yours. It's Adriana's. Right? Okay. So, have you ever texted or communicated with Kaden?
She told me that I should say that, and so I just went through with it. But I've had no involvement with Kaden myself ever.
Why did you feel like you need to make up the story when you could just either not talk to him or just say like, hey,
have a
I've got a
boyfriend.
boyfriend, like, that's that. I don't get it.
Everything was coming at once when you guys contacted her. So that was when I was like, just cover for me, and then, you know, we'll figure it out.
We just spoke to you, Adriana, a few hours ago, and you said that same story.
Yes, because I wasn't able to get a hold of Alicia and figure out.
If you guys were gonna lie. What about just telling the truth?
That's what we're doing.
A little late. I mean, why not just say I'm not feeling you like that? Like, I'm just not
As
feeling you.
a woman, have you ever like had a friendship that like, I don't know, or has a guy ever like hit on you maybe too much? And it's hard to like shut that down, but like, hey, do you still want to like talk and stuff?
I've done it multiple times.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you it's the best policy instead of leading anyone on intentionally or unintentionally. Kaden, do you have anything to say?
No, I've got nothing right now.
He might not be so vocal and honest right now because he's got his feelings hurt, but he had real feelings for you. Can you understand that?
I'm sorry that I allowed that to be portrayed as me, and I didn't mean to hurt you. None of it was supposed to go this far.
No, not at all. I mean, I'm not the one that contacted them.
I guess the thing that bothers me the most is that this is the first time that we've brought people together, two people that have already met. So you'd think that there'd be something real there, but I mean, you don't really seem to care.
It's very cold.
This just sort of feels like an inconvenience for you. And you kind of feel like, this is so stupid, like another boy thinks I'm cute.
I do feel incredibly bad that, you know.
That's not true. Let's just be honest. You don't feel
Oh, I
bad.
am.
Which is fine, you don't have to. The only thing you should feel bad about is like making this weird lie for the last couple of days, but like up until then, I actually put most of the blame on him. He thought it was more than maybe you did. Fine, I'm not blaming you for that. But like, I haven't heard you say anything yet that I actually think is honest.
Okay, that's your opinion.
Hey!
Hey!
What's up?
Hey.
My co-host this week is Nick Young.
Wow, it's so nice to meet you, Nick.
You heard of this guy?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna help you out.
Thank you, Nick. I need your help.
All right, well, so first of all, we got your email. You live in Long Island.
Yes.
Is that where you grew up?
Yes.
A real New Yorker.
Yep.
You said you are a single mom. How many kids do you have?
I have one daughter.
How old is she?
She's in elementary school.
Got it. What do you do in New York?
I'm a union rep for a cleaning company. I've been there for about 6 years, and I do music. I'm a rapper.
You're a rapper.
Well, I'm an inspiring rapper, but I have bars.
Cool. All right, so you really like this guy, Rich. When you saw him on the show and you started to realize like this guy seems cool, you found his Instagram?
I Googled his Instagram, then I went into his DM, and he replied to me. I was just like smiling for the rest of the night.
Was it verified? Was it the like,
Yes, it had a blue check on it.
and it's got like 1 million followers or something?
Yes.
Huh.
Oh.
This is good news. This is good news.
It's good news.
And so now it's been 8 months. Are you guys like DMing every day now, or?
Probably like a couple times a week.
Do you have his number or just DM?
I don't have his number. I've been asking him for his number. I have tried to video chat him. I am not getting anywhere.
I wouldn't give out my number on Instagram neither though.
Does he live in New York?
He films in New York for the show, but I think he's like all around. He's a busy man.
Aside from being on the show, what does he do?
He's a music mogul. I think he was an executive for Bad Boy.
So that's probably why you want him. You
Look,
think he
it's
gonna
a
put you
varsity.
on? See, you're a gold digger now. I know it
Oh my gosh.
now. She wanna be on Love and Hip
If
Hop.
he don't ever want to do a song with me ever, and he just wanted to like hang out and walk in the park, down with it. I don't want nothing but his time. Like, I really like this man.
Is
Oh,
that,
that is him.
is that
You
him?
Good, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, son.
What?
Oh my God.
Is that you?
That's him.
Oh my God, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
He seems to be waving very enthusiastically.
That's him,
Oh
son.
my God.
For
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my
This is
God.
crazy.
Good though.
That's good. He seems happy to see you.
Scared.
No, you good. No, it happens with me on here. You discover love.
I can't believe this.
Oh my
Can't
God,
believe
he's
it.
so
Damn.
sexy. Like, damn.
Breathe. Don't act like you too ready. Just act normal, like, yeah, act casual.
Do you want us to walk up all together?
Walk with me, please. Walk with me, please.
What's up, Rich?
What up? What's going on?
Good to meet you.
What's up, buddy? How you?
All right, man.
What's going on, big dog? My man.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah.
Sheila.
Sis Sheila.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. This is crazy. Like, the whole situation is all crazy, so I'm just gonna... You called me yesterday. I was shooting yesterday.
So that was your phone number?
That is my phone.
Okay, so is Jose like some kind of fake outgoing message?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been going on for some time now, right? And I'm sorry that it's been going on for that amount of time, like, but I mean, I gotta say, it hasn't been me, bro.
Hasn't been you.
It has not been me, bro. It has not been me.
Wait, what?
I'll give you the rundown. So I see your DM.
Right.
When I saw it, I'm like, the is going on here? Social media is crazy.
Sure.
I get lots of DMs, but I'm not, man, I'm an old man, bro. I don't, I can't be on Instagram and DMs and talking to people and craziness like that.
Okay, so who is sending her messages?
I don't do my own social media page. I haven't done my own social media page in quite some time. So I mean, I'm sorry that, and I don't want to be like a prick on here, and you know, but it hasn't been me. The conversations that you've been having haven't been with me, and I feel bad about it. here today, but I mean,
So who has it been with?
Rove! So that's my nephew, Rove. What guy you looking for?
What's
How
up,
you
man?
doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Neve.
What's going on, bro?
What's up, big dog?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey.
This is Sheila.
How you doing?
All right.
Respect.
So we're just finding out what's been going on here.
I just have one question.
Yeah,
to talk.
please.
How many different girls are you doing this to?
I get thousands and thousands on the DM. So
Right.
I just basically go through the DMs and whichever I find whichever one is the one, I'll click it and just have fun with her.
Said have fun with her.
She replied, I replied back. That's about it.
Yeah, that's some up. Okay, so many. So do you know, like, specifically our conversation of who you're talking to, or is it just whatever, say whatever when you see it?
It's just whatever, because, you know, I take Instagram as a joke, because I don't really take Instagram serious with the DMs.
Well, you take his Instagram as a joke.
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm old enough.
It did look a lot younger, like some of the posts you did.
Are you in your 20s?
Yeah, in my 20s.
All right, you're in your 20s.
Okay. Like, what are you trying to get out of it? Nudes and stuff?
Because you know he's asking for pictures and videos.
Yeah.
You asked?
Well, she said,
Hold up, let's take that back. You asked. I said, hey. The first thing I ever said was, hey. The second thing you said is send videos. After that, I'm talking to you and you're just send videos.
who wouldn't want to send news to Rich Dollaz?
I'm getting a sense that you don't feel like you've really done anything wrong, which is kind of crazy.
I mean, I took it as a joke, because like I said, Instagram is just a joke. With all the girls that slide in the DMs, it's just a joke. So I don't really
I'm a joke now.
take
Did
it
he just
serious,
really
but
just call me a joke?
You realize what you're doing is really up, and you shouldn't be doing it.
I think I was just having fun with it.
I don't think it's something that you can just brush off and be like, oh, it's just for fun. What's fun for you is not really fun for all these women that think they're sending provocative photos to someone that they really care about. She's a caring woman, and she really was looking forward to a meaningful relationship.
Not everything's perfect. Not everything's perfect. I mean, I thought she would have got the hint when I never met up with her or never really did all that phone calling or stuff like that.
That's bull though. If you don't carry it on for 8 months, that's bull.
Like I said, at that moment, I was just entertained by it, so I just kept feeding it. Just putting fuel to the fire, just kept going with it, whatever.
You really seem like a huge head.
I'm not condoning what he's doing. He's dead wrong. But if you slid in somebody's DMs to smash, and I ain't smashed.
I didn't get in your supposedly DM or whoever the hell of him to smash. The reason why I really reached out, I just seen him emotion, him open up on TV. So I'm like, this is a person who could put his heart out there. So I was attracted to that.
Somebody sees you on TV, somebody sees you on the basketball court. Loads of girls, whoa, da-da-da-da. But how do you can't fall in love with somebody you don't know.
It is possible to fall or catch feelings for somebody you don't know. This is Catfish. Doesn't that happen all the time?
You can't fault her for thinking.
No, I'm not faulting her.
Right, and look, just to give you.
He's trying to. I feel like every little thing has been how you fall in love with a person. How do you let it go on for so long? You on me more than you on your nephew. Oh, I can't.
I'm sorry, and you seem like you're angry.
I am. It. It's better than being sad. I'm mad.
Like when you go on to the DM.
Well, that's over. I took over my own social media as of today.
Okay.
Now all of a sudden he's taking over his DM today.
Well, we're here, right? So I don't know that it's in my best interest to.
Well, you got to watch out for yourself too, because you got lots of people talking about how you're flirting with them. You could get him in trouble.
That's a mess.
Right.
Again, I apologize.
All right, Rich. Doesn't seem like you have anything to do with this, but we do want to talk with Rove. Thank you for coming here.
Thank you for coming here.
She gonna beat you up.
Hey.
Hey guys.
What's up, Brian? I like all your tchotchkes. Is that your personal collection or are you at your family's house?
That's my grandmother's house. I just moved back here from Spartanburg 6 months ago, and I'm still deciding on where I want to go next.
What was going on in Spartanburg?
That's where me and my ex-girlfriend moved to.
Ooh. Oh wait, so if you just moved back 6 months ago, does that mean you only broke up 6 months ago?
Basically, right.
You said you've been talking to Stephanie in a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, you're 23. You're supposed to be figuring stuff out. Tell us about Stephanie. Take us back to the beginning and kind of give us the tour.
All right, so this guy, Isaac, on TikTok, and he's always my positive attitude, and he's always uplifting me. And Isaac messaged me. He was like, I've got my friend Stephanie, who I think you would look good with. So I was like, well, send me pictures of her. And he sent me pictures of her. And I was like, yeah, I was like, give her my number. Like, she's very attractive.
And Isaac, you know him in person?
No, just through TikTok, and he's on my Snapchat.
Got it.
So I gave him my number, and then when she called me, it came up on a blocked number. We talked, you know, it was kind of like introducing ourselves, you know, what we're about. And it basically just went from there, us talking more regularly. And when you got somebody to talk to that cares about your feelings, I mean, it kind of makes you realize what you actually deserve, you know what I mean?
Right. How often are you guys talking?
It really just depends. She says she works like 12 to 16-hour shifts, but like this, twice a day.
So wait a second, so do you even have her number at this point?
No, it's literally a blocked number every single time.
Do you guys text?
Never a text message, never a FaceTime call.
She has to call you? You can't even call her?
Yes.
Oh my
From
God.
a blocked number every time?
Yes, she says it's her work phone, and that's the only phone she has, and that she can't give out her work phone number.
Oh my God.
So what happens? If you're busy, you get a call from no caller ID.
I mean, I'm not gonna miss the phone call. I only get to talk to her when she calls me, you know what I mean?
So you just have to drop everything.
Basically.
Oh my God.
And she says that she can't send or receive pictures from her work phone. I just kind of rolled with it.
So wait, so the only pictures you've seen are the ones that Isaac sent you?
Correct. She said that she doesn't like social media because it's drama.
What 22-year-old girl doesn't have a personal phone, a Snapchat, an Instagram?
She's telling me that she has like no friends that she could FaceTime me off of or send pictures with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that just kind of does not add up to me.
So wait, so what do you know about her?
She's 22. She's from Moses Lake, Washington.
Washington State,
Yeah.
okay.
She grew up not so good family life. Just like I did. Like my grandparents adopted me when I was 3 months old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So Stephanie's also had some issues with her family, so you guys obviously related on that.
But honestly, when we talk, it's really about how life has affected us, how we can better ourselves. I mean, she really just listens to whatever I've got to say, and I do the same for her. If somebody can stimulate my brain and my heart, like just through a phone call, I can imagine what it could be in person.
Where would you say you're at with your feelings? How do you feel towards her?
I ain't never had like a connection with somebody who I can just talk to. Like 2 months in, I did say I love you.
Wow.
She said it back?
Yeah.
Wow.
So do you guys now say I love you, like when you are on the phone?
Yeah, I really do care for her, and I want to see where things could go. When we talk late at night, you know, sometimes we'll get intimate.
How intimate?
How intimate's intimate.
That's what I'm asking you.
You know, you talk for a year on the phone late at night, you know, talking the jibber jabber.
Oh, is that what it's called?
That's what I would call it.
The jibber jabber.
What about, like, have you guys talked about meeting up?
I've asked to do it, and every time I'm working, but whenever I get a month off, we can do something.
But you guys have been talking for a year now, so she's got to be
And
due,
it's not
right?
happened one time.
I'm interested in seeing what Stephanie looks like, because is she like a nurse or is she like a Blink-182 cover art nurse?
Do you still have her pictures?
Yeah, you want to see them?
Yeah, I want to see them.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Cute. She's got a little Latin flavor.
Mm-hmm.
She's cute. She looks like a normal, beautiful girl.
And the voice matches how she looks.
Now, wait a second. What about Isaac? How does he factor into this? Because are you still friends with him?
Honestly, we haven't talked for the longest, but we still have each other on social media.
Have you ever talked to him about Stephanie and, like, found out more?
Not really.
Not really.
How does he say that he knows Stephanie?
He just said they were friends. I really didn't get into the backstory of it.
Is there any chance that it is Isaac?
I would flip the hell out.
Some guy you know through social media just wants to set you up with this beautiful girl, but you can't FaceTime with her. She has no social media.
I've heard his voice though.
And he's talked to Stephanie on the phone, so you would know if you're talking to a girl.
Is there any chance that it could be your ex?
No, their voices are different.
All right, okay. What do you want us to do? Because you don't even have a phone number.
You got your work cut out for you, I know.
I mean, I guess you have her name and some photos, but this is a real challenge. Oh. Hey.
Hi.
What's up?
I just wanted to start off and say that I wanted to apologize to Brian. I didn't think that it was this serious. I thought it was just like flirty and having fun. I didn't tell him the truth.
Well, is there any way you could show us your face.
I don't know if I can show my face. I'm actually married. And I'm older than I told him. I know that was a lie. I do care about Brian. He's a great guy, but our relationship can't go past this. And I think this whole thing is done now, and I have to get back to my marriage. I mean, I think that Brian should move on.
Well, do you have anything to say to Brian? Because he's been talking to you for a year, and he's right here, and this is a big moment for him. I know it's scary for you, but it's also equally just as scary for him.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot, that I do have to say.
Dude, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
Wait, what just happened?
What the?
Is there any ways I can talk to you guys alone?
You mean just Cammy and I? Sure.
Sure.
Sure. All right, so we're here to listen. So Brian, why don't you hang out for a second? We can put you in like a waiting room.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to Stephanie for a second and see what's up.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. So now it's just us. Stephanie, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Hi guys.
Wow.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi. I just have to confess that it's definitely me, obviously me, clearly.
Wait a second. Who is that woman that was just talking to us?
That was my friend. I didn't want to hurt Brian. I felt like it was less embarrassing, like if it was to be a woman, a married woman, and I just didn't expect it to get this far, and I didn't think that it was gonna end up like that.
Right, but who did I talk to last night? Was that you or was that your friend?
That was me.
So it has been you talking to Brian this whole time?
It has.
When your friend started talking, I felt like Brian would have noticed if her voice was different, but was she trying to sort of do the voice that you've been doing?
That wasn't her talking. That was me.
Oh, that was you talking off camera.
Yes.
What?
I need evidence. Where's the voice that we heard last night?
Did you want to meet Stephanie?
Yes, we want to meet Stephanie.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. And how are you?
Yeah, there it is.
Cammy, you look a little shocked.
We had a little bit of a suspicion that it could have been you, but you seem so happy and in love with your boyfriend that we just figured that it couldn't be.
I am. I'm in an open relationship, and so I came across Brian and his TikToks, and I didn't think it was gonna progress. I think the more that I got to know him, the more that I started to fall for him, and the more that I started to feel guilty. So with or without the show, I was already planning on ending things because I felt that it was getting a little too out of hand and a little too serious.
Wait a second. I called the hotel after we spoke yesterday, and I asked to be connected to Stephanie room. Are you checked in as under Stephanie? Like, I'm just confused.
No, I actually work here, and I created the account.
So you're not even really checked in, you're just like put a room under Stephanie because you can.
Correct.
Okay, well that answers that. Why take it to such crazy lengths?
I really care about him. You know, he seems to be an open-minded guy, so I'm hoping that he maybe can see that love is love.
Still? You want to be in a relationship with Brian?
I do.
Isaac, I just don't think that it's fair to say, well, love is love and he should just love me as me when you know that Brian is straight and into heterosexual women. And you also knew that before creating Stephanie, which is why you created Stephanie in the first place.
Well, I'm just hoping for the best because I really feel that my personality is still the same personality. Appearance-wise, it's not.
Wait. You should be telling all this to Brian. Why don't we just bring Brian back in so he can hear all this?
I'm really nervous, but okay.
It's better for him to know and to hear it from you. And now's the moment, so I'm gonna bring him back in the room and you'll just explain.
Okay.
All right, let's bring Brian back in.
He is going to be shocked.
Isaac is the one you've been talking to on the phone.
Oh, me.
Hi, Bryn. So, I'm Stephanie.
Who was that?
The girl in the chair?
Yeah.
So that was my friend.
I think the idea was he was hoping to play it off like you were actually talking to this married woman, and that way it would be less embarrassing for you.
That's just insane to me.
But she wasn't really talking. It was Isaac's voice off camera.
Kind of blows my mind, honestly.
I just want to say that my intentions weren't bad. I didn't think it was going to go this far. And, the more that I got to see your social medias and the more I got to know you through that, the more that I started to like you and the more that I feel like I started to fall for you.
I don't even know how to feel right now, dude. We told each other so much. It's probably made up on your end.
But I'm still the same person.
Dude, you're not the same person.
I am the same person, same personality. Every time that I told you I'd be supportive for you, every time I told you I'd be there for you, that was me.
Isaac was there, not Stephanie.
Right now, I feel like you're trying to be brand new about the situation. And I'm telling you that I'm putting my heart out there. That was still me.
I understand completely, but that's not me, you know what I mean? I don't...
That's not you. Okay, Brian, really? Let's keep it real. I feel like Brian has given me mixed signals. He has talked to me as Isaac, and he wanted to come in my back door and play in this mud, so quit playing, Brian. You're acting real brand new right now. So,
listen, dude, I am comfortable with my sexuality.
I'm a little confused. Have you two had sexual conversations as each other?
No.
In the very beginning, yes. In the very beginning, there would be times where he would forget to say, send this to Stephanie, and be a shirtless picture. So was that solely for Stephanie? And then he would be flirty.
That's crazy.
He definitely has sent kissy emojis, little kissy emojis when he's telling me goodnight, as Isaac.
I mean, look, this does sound petty, but did you send him a kissy face emoji?
I probably did. I probably did.
I feel like that's how young guys text these days.
What you take as flirty is just me being who I am. And the conversations we would have late at night, I would never have those conversations with a man. That's just personally not me.
But look, you did. I mean...
Yeah, I did.
And you got to see that there was a personality that can care about you. If you just took away the image.
Oh, if that's your real personality, that as Stephanie, you have a beautiful personality, but doing things like that somebody's head and heart, man. It's not cool.
But I do want to apologize. I know that you were looking for a woman, and I felt like that was a fantasy I believe that I created. But at the time, that's what seemed right to me. And I'm sure it hurt you, but I hope that we can, be friends.
We won't be talking after this, but I'll still leave you on my Snapchat. If you ever need anything, I'll be there.
Sounds good.
Okay, so cool. So tell us about this girl and how it all went down.
So it goes down in the DMs. I got 2 emojis, the heart eyes or something. I'm like, who's this? Go to the page. I'm like, okay, she's fine.
Do you have a lot of followers, or?
I have 280,000.
So you're used to getting messages that you don't know, obviously.
All the time.
Right.
All the
Okay.
time.
Okay. Well, and what about her Instagram page? Does she have a lot of followers?
Yeah, she has almost 100K.
Okay.
So it started off. We hardly said much. We were just let's hang out. I'm in LA. Bet. Switch numbers, and then next thing you know, she's texting me. She's not just the fine, pretty face. She's actually down to earth and has a dope ass personality. I try to hang out right away. I'm like, you're in LA, hey, are you free tonight?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm busy. I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Have you spoken on the phone?
No, I've never heard her voice. And dude, every time I've tried to FaceTime, she won't respond for 24 hours. And then she'll be like, oh, sorry, I was busy. Then I'll ask again, and she'll be like, oh, my front camera's broken.
Wait a second, hold on. This is a girl who has an Instagram where she probably posts a lot of selfies.
That's exactly. So her story is her
Right. She's always posting stories, right?
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And she sent you videos and pictures that are of her.
Yeah, and they weren't on the gram, so I'm like, all right, this obviously is a personal one. So I'm like, she's keeping me in this loop.
Have you sent her any sexy stuff?
I ain't saying nothing, because I was like, she could be playing some weird joke on me. One time she was like, would you be down for a threesome?
Unprompted.
Specifically a threesome or specifically a threesome with your roommate?
She hit me up and was like, are you down for threesome? I said, depends with who. She said, what about that roommate of yours, the Asian one? And I was like, oh yeah, that's my boy.
Wow.
So she goes out of DMs him.
So she was very open about it and
Open. So I'm like, you gonna hit him up? I've been trying to see you every day.
Well, we were thinking maybe it's your roommate Kevin and he's just trying to see if you'd be interested in him.
I'm sorry. No, there's no way it could be Kevin.
All right. Oh, well, cool. Look, so where are you?
South Central-ish, Los Angeles.
So we could just cruise down to you right now.
I'm ready when you are.
Great.
Let's do it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm nervous. See a guy over here.
No, don't do that.
Shirtless man. Looks like this guy's walking this way.
You better not walk. Stay over there with your dog. I like your dog though. Nice dog.
Oh, okay, he's just taking a dog for a walk.
Yo, my heart is actually. My heart is going.
Who's this guy?
I swear, no, dude. It's not. It's no way that. I've seen That's why
You've seen him before?
I've seen him before. I better not be him.
Where have you seen that guy before?
Just like living in LA.
No. Seriously?
I swear it better not be that guy. Don't come over here, dude.
It looks like he's coming over here. He's walking back this direction.
My lights, bro. I swear. Y'all are kidding, bro.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, bro.
What's your name?
Dude.
William.
Hi.
Hi,
Nice to
Neem.
meet you.
Bro.
Hi, I'm Tallulah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Nah,
you.
bro.
So
I knew it was some bullshit. This is beyond
But
me,
hold on,
bro.
wait, let's just get an explanation. So what's going on?
I saw him a few times on like around town, slut walk a few times and some Amber Rose events.
Okay, so you have some mutual social circles.
Seen him a few times. And I was like, you know, I thought he was a really hot guy, and he's posting all these photos of his like ass on Instagram and Tumblr and whatever. And I was with my friend Safari, and we were on social media drunk, and she was like, you should totally DM him. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I couldn't do such a thing. Like, I don't think he's gay. She's like, well, just look at how he's posting his photos on Instagram. He's got an OnlyFans page that he uses to, you know, target the gay community.
Wait a second, OnlyFans. What's that?
Dollaz is always posting his nudes. You can subscribe to his stuff, and
people subscribe, and he'll post special content. Do you have subscribers?
Yeah. And Safari said, like, why don't I just give him my number, and then it's really your number.
Who was he texting with?
Me, Todd.
But then why approach him as a woman?
I feel like girls can make a guy feel comfortable. Like, let's say a threesome or a foursome, you know, I could have been that fourth person in his threesome.
That's weird, bro. I'm sorry.
So you asked about a threesome. He even said he would be down. Then you suggested the roommate, not you.
But he was okay with that.
Why not suggest yourself or then say, okay, Safari, let's go meet up. Like, why not see if it actually could happen?
We were gonna do that. And then Catfish came out of nowhere.
Okay, so the plan was
to eventually get to that, because these guys are so, like, these guys are so,
me, bro.
Most of his fans are gay.
But that ain't got nothing to do with what I like.
Kind of feels like you're trying to blame him for the fact that you lied
No,
and pretended
it's not
to be
lying. I'm not pretending to be someone.
You've been pretending to be Safari for 2 months.
You a catfish, bro.
No.
This is some.
Wait a second, but surely you understand that it still feels like you don't think you did anything wrong.
I didn't do anything maliciously. I wasn't asking for money.
That's true.
So if I wasn't doing none of those things, I don't feel like, in a sense, of I was doing any harm. We didn't mean for someone to call Catfish.
Just ask me, be like, bro, you gay to get down. I'd be like, no. It would have ended right there.
Dollaz, calm down.
Bro,
like,
I'm sorry.
If
you understand why
He's allowed to have his feelings.
I
You have
understand
to,
that he's
like,
okay
you
to have
know.
that feeling, but if he's not gay,
'cause, like,
then why
like,
do
he
you
was
sell
like,
to the
dude,
community and
I
make
was
money
just
off
like
the
a-
community?
But I think that's a really unfair argument because I think that then you're making
Okay.
a decision for him. I think that you
Okay.
could kind of say that, like, you know, if
Well, it could
some
go both ways,
girls
hon.
dress
You're in
a certain
LA.
way, then that means something about them.
I think it's fair to say that it would be easy to interpret his social media presence as someone who might be bisexual, whatever.
Yes,
okay.
of course.
I still don't think that makes it okay, though.
We were going to go to find out where Dollaz lives, arrange a date, and to talk to him about the situation, get him comfortable.
Okay. But he wanted to meet up so bad. Why not meet up all these months?
I already knew you
mutually. You should just been like, yo,
Because I wanted to do it with Safari, but she was always gone.
So she's just not in LA all.
Yeah, I don't want to do it by myself. We were supposed to all hang
Okay.
out and talk. She's gonna introduce me as her friend.
Right. And
then
then
he's
from
gonna be
there,
and then from there, she would have faded off away eventually, and then me and him would have got on a personal relationship. Who knows what if it happened? But now we have.
Not that.
Tell us, come on. I apologize if it came off wrong. Safari can tell you her side of the story.
Where's Safari?
Safari is at her friend's house.
Is she in LA or is she in Arizona?
In LA.
She is in LA.
If you want to talk to her about it.
Okay, great. So she's here. I mean, yeah, I would like to hear from her.
I will go and call Safari and send you guys the address.
All right, so text us where to meet you and Safari.
Okay, for sure, I will.
All right, thanks. Hey.
Hello, guys. Hey, I'm Martin. Welcome.
Oh, okay.
Hi. Safari. Well, you're freaking ready.
In the flag. Hi, what's up?
Safari.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Safari.
The real you. Hi,
Safari.
this is Dollaz.
Hi, Dollaz.
What's up?
Hi.
Wow.
Awkward.
Well, the first thing is just, can you just sort of explain how it all kind of went down?
Yeah, so I've been friends with William for like about a year and a half now. He had shown me your pictures. You are fine. So my heart, I thought, I'm gonna help my friend. And I said, you can use my photos. And so I messaged Dollaz. When you first started talking, that was me. I said, trust me, I got plenty of photos. If you really like this boy, I'll help you get him, but I can't be sitting here
Well, wait, so what was the plan that because talking to him from your account isn't getting him, so what
The plan was for me to message him. He then was going to text me, William. Then they were going to sit there and talk. Eventually, I was gonna come out here. That's why I sent William the photos. And then we'd all get together and I would just play matchmaker.
Did you ever have any kind of like feeling?
I never had a genuine feeling for you. You are attractive. You're handsome, there's nothing.
He's okay.
Don't gas him up, girl. You already got gassed up
I know,
enough.
right?
I hate it.
But I was
My
doing
gay
this
boy.
for a friend's sake. Like, I couldn't see myself with you.
Yeah.
But William, I could see.
But would you have participated in a threesome with Dollaz in the effort to sort of tee him up if it meant helping him and him like be intimate?
Yeah, I'm a freak. Yeah. I'm a freak. So, like,
She likes that.
look.
So funny. This is crazy, man.
Dollaz, I'm not telling you that what you're doing is wrong, but like the way your content is on your Instagram, it seems like you're reaching out to a certain sexuality. Like you're reaching towards the gay community in order to make money on like your premium. Cause I have like a OnlyFans type of thing too, and I have women subscribers and male. But like my sexuality, I had want to be with both.
I don't agree with you guys when it comes to the fact that like, because Dollaz caters to homosexual fan base, it's like puts some of the responsibility. Like I don't get that.
It's my fault.
I feel like there's opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
I can totally get like the thought process, but I think it's kind of not your place to put someone in that position to explore that.
Dollaz, this is how you really feel. We respect that, and I respect that as an individual, and I apologize if I made you feel any type of way.
I'm not a grudge holder.
I know you're
I mean,
great.
but I'm like, it's all.
For all
Thanks
this.
for the
Thank you,
clarity.
Catfish.
The clarity is awesome.
Sorry, we kind of blocked.
It's okay.
All right, well, walk us out and we'll say our goodbyes. All right.
Nice to meet you.
Good meeting.
Nice to see you guys.